sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10.
Darnold
At the 22-yard line.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
A check on the numbers for Kenyon Drake last week. 22 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. From the gun on third down, Murray to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Makes the score Cardinals 3.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
On second and 10, Darnold. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And it's third down.
Here's Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
To DeAndre Hopkins.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
4 yards.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. 4 catches, 66 yards. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have the Bears' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Chicago.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
On 1st down, Key. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 14 yards in a Chicago 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Bears' 1st down.
Darnold from the gun. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Complete to
Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Carlson on 4th.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Takes it at the 7. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun, it's Drake. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
By Quan Alexander. Brings up 3rd down.
That's out to the left and complete. Murray hook it up with Kirk for an Arizona 1st down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down now. It's Drake. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 1st down, Drake. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Murray. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
7 at the 28-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Number 27.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Chicago.
Here's Darnold. Caught left side, Hopkins. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Cardinals, first down.
Running from the shotgun with Dre. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Murray again. This is Drake. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
At their own 11-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. .157 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe somebody to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Catch made here by Campbell. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. He completes it to Bryan. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Murray again. That's complete right around the 8. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch?
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Alan Lazard. His second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. That was quite the call down around the goal line on 4th and goal.
Yeah, they fake the run, pull it out, throw it. And as a defense, I've been in that spot before, and we see it all the time. You almost have to overcommit against the run. You have to almost sell out and say, they're going to run it, go make a play. They got fooled on that one.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 50, it's Darnold. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Daniel Carlson on for the field.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
That's the end of the first half. With the score.
The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Campbell making the catch. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And 10.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Able to find Lazard. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Drake. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
That's the 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get 15, but they still need it a little bit more. 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. On 1st down, Key, and he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brought down by Deion Jones. A 6-yard pickup.
They'll keep it on the ground. Key, limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Number 27.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. And we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8 on 2nd down. Key, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Darnold completes it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down, Chicago.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Key. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Again, the ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll keep it on the ground. Key. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The kick is no good. That keeps the score Cardinals 13.
Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. Throw left side, complete to Isabella. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Murray, and he rifles one incomplete. Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
The field goal is good. Makes the score Cardinals 16.
Bears, so 3 field goals that he's hit. Now this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A good pickup there on 1st as a screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
7. And the Bears 1st down.
To the air again, Darnold finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Come on, baby, we got to do our job. We got to do our job.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. That is his 951st NFL reception, so 49 away from 1,000, but 951. That ties him with Andre Reed.
Oh, I love the trigger there because Andre Reed caught the ball any part of the field and specialized in traffic, similar to what we've seen throughout his career as well. Does not mind going across the...
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Complete to
Allen Robinson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense.
And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes about him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well. Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second
play fake. Murray.
At their 48-yard line.
Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On the carry.
Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
On second and 9. Murray.
He'll find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Murray now on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
On for the point after.
This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
First and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To try again after the sack. Murray, and that's caught by the tight end Bryant. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
43-yard line.
Shotgun now for Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk.
Murray's
A gain of 6 there on first.
Jim Kirk. It's a pickup of 6.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Murray gets this one to Isabella. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 40.
That's good.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Throwing again, Murray. Bryant with a catch right side. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Murray to air it out again. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
At the 8-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. His pass caught at the 4. And the Cardinals are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead.
Well, probably this hasn't been the smoothest day for him, but he certainly picked the right time to get right, as they like to say. How about that for a touchdown?
Boy, he did. I guess they say all's well that ends well. It's not over yet, but you're right. He picked a good time for that first touchdown pass.
Exactly right. Not over yet. The defense is going to have to make it hold up. Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here at this point of the game. Go for 2. Try to make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down by 1. A little over a minute and a half remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now it's Darnold. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Pass. Complete.
7 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. That's complete to Mooney.
Darnold's pass.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now Darnold. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Darnold's pass.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
22.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Cardinals.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
got the party going up. I jump the ground.